Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to another live video from Marlene's How To's. If this is your first time here, I'm Marlene, and welcome to my home and garden channel. So in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and just show you some ideas, just some gift ideas for, as it says, for him and for her. And it's not necessarily for your special someone. It can actually just be, it could be a friend, another family member. It's just not something that you'd offer for a group of people. Let me just adjust the lights just a little bit. I'll be there a second. Let me see if it can be a little bit brighter in here. So I will be right back there. Just hold on a second for me. Let's see if that looks a little bit better. It looks about the same. I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to try one more thing. Sorry about this, guys. I thought we had a lot of light there. Let's try again. Yeah, it's just a little dark over here. Anyway, so I wanted to first of all say that I've noticed recently, because I'm someone that, likes to give a lot of cards. I give a lot of gift cards out and, I should say greeting cards. And I noticed that I haven't been seeing them at the dollar store in recent times. I'm not sure why. Because usually like these, I'll get them packs like these, I'll put them out. And I would typically, get to give them out to many people because I give out a lot of cards. And even like this kind here as well, too. I'm just not seeing a lot of those. So, but I did find some in Walmart, though. These right here. And these were very nice. You can see them. These were for like 1087. And this was a pack of 24. So that wasn't too bad. So I was quite happy about that part. But you can let me know, and you can always leave me a comment here in the comment section as to whether or not you have been finding any greeting cards in the stores, how that has been working out for you. So I'm going to first start off, though, with, some smaller like stocking stuffers first. And let's see. Scented candles are always good. And again, these are stocking stuffers, just some smaller items. So like this one here, it says Dreams. See if you can see it there. And it smells so nice, guys. And they're fairly inexpensive, so those are good ones to have. And of course, you have many, many different types of candles, like this one right here. This one is actually a Yankee candle, and this is a really nice brand that I like. It smells so, so good. You wouldn't believe. I mean, it looks green, so you figure, oh, it's probably just going to be green. It's not going to be that good. But I tell you, it smells so, so nice. So these are the little stocking stuffers, that always go over really well. And we'll be looking at different sizes, of prize gifts and so on. So that's as far as that one goes. And just to get the easier stuff out of the way, there's always gift cards, guys. People always appreciate those, and because that way they can always go ahead and get whatever it is that they want. So that way, if they don't, you don't have to worry about regifting, because if they don't like it, then they'll go ahead and just get something else that they want. So those are for like little cards like that. And then for my ladies out there, purses like this one right here. The brand came off, but this is one of them that I really like. Because sometimes I won't necessarily go for purses that are, like necessarily like name brand purses, but like for these Michael Kors, I really like them. This one right here, if you look on the inside, you see. Well, I took the stuffing out. I haven't used it yet. It's kind of new for me. And I have a red one too that I use religiously because red is one of my favorite colors, guys. But this one right here, I just absolutely love it. Get the logo back on there. But it's really nice. And if you guys get other types of purses, you can let me know. I see Design with Emma. Hi, Emma. Thank you so much for joining me. Can you let me know if it's looking really dark for you or it's just from my side on the screen here? I'm not sure. It looks kind of dark to me. But sometimes what I see, you see it a little bit different. So you guys can let me know in the chat. And I see Bruce Lee says, hi, Miss Marlene. So hi, Bruce, how are you doing? So yeah, you can let me know what kind of purses you ladies normally like to have. This is the favorite one for me. And it's not too pricey either, even though usually I prefer that they're gifts. Actually won one of them one time, so I didn't have to pay a dime for it, but yes. She says, yes, it's kind of dark. Okay, so I don't know if there's anything you can do maybe to get me under the light just a little bit better. I'm not sure why it's so dark in here today. It has been raining a lot in my area recently, so I'm not sure if that's why. But yeah, so we've been having to deal with that, guys. So that's as far as that goes. You could put this around there for me, please. And then this, I think, is quite practical for a lot of people. This right here, this is actually, it's a laptop cooling pad. And what it actually does is, if you use a laptop often enough, you'll know that it actually can get pretty hot on there, or pretty warm, and that affects how it runs. So this right here, I don't have it in the box that it came in anymore, but I thought it was really quite good. And basically you adjust it to different heights. Let me see if I can pull it out for you right now. I had it open earlier. So you just pull this part down, and then you have the different levels that you put it on, so you can raise the height. You can put the laptop at different heights so you can use it. And I'll be doing a recap at the end too, because I know a lot of people, they come on afterwards. But I think this is really good because almost everyone that I know right now uses a laptop, and you want to have it cool down. Because I know sometimes, like if I'm editing my videos, those of you who are you are on you do your YouTube videos, if you do it on your laptop, you notice that sometimes the laptop gets really hot, and it may even start buffering or whatever. But if you have one of these, it works out just perfectly for you. I'm sorry I don't have the box, the name of it, and you can look it up. These things are usually available on Amazon. I'm not doing any sponsored products today. I'm just giving you some products that I typically use. This one is Lion Star. If you can see it from, there's a little dark in here, like I was saying. I'm not sure why. We've had a lot of rain this week, so that's it right there, guys. So it's a cooling pad that you would use, and I found that it's very useful. So we are moving along here. And then, because I'm looking at stuff for male and female as well too, these are like socks. Socks always come in so handy, guys. So if you're trying to get socks for men in your life, whether it could be an older son or even younger children, a friend, coworker, or whatever, these, they fit everyone. Socks fit everyone, so it's very easy. They're good stocking stuffers, so definitely something good that you can get for yourself there. So that is a good one. And then, ladies, I love perfume. I don't know about you. Sometimes you don't wear them often. I'm a little bit of an old-fashioned girl, but these two are my favorites right here. If any of you have ever tried these, you can let me know in the comments. This one is Realities, and it smells so good. You can get these online. That's typically where I get, my perfumes, or sometimes they're gifted to me. This one is another one here again. Geo, I love it. And they smell so nice. I don't know how you wear your perfumes. Let me see. She said the camera is kind of dark. Okay, so they are saying that. So is it any better now, or is it still the same? I'm not sure why that's happening, because I'm in the same spot where I usually am all the time. But yeah, you can let me know if you've ever tried these, or if not, what is your favorite what's your favorite perfume that you normally like to use? Or if you're a guy that's on there, then you can let me know. We're just checking the camera. Just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. All right, we're trying to see if it's any better. Pretty much around about the same. We've been having so much rain in my area, guys. I just don't know what is going on with the weather. It's raining every day. And so it's been dark pretty early, and it's just this ambient darkness that comes in pretty early. But you can leave me a note in the comments and let me know, what kind of perfumes you typically use. But these two are my favorites. Of course, I use different ones from time to time, and the way how I apply my perfume, I know some people do it in different ways. Some people just tab a little bit on either side. When I was growing up, I used to do it that way, but now I just spray it and I just walk into it, and then it's all over me and it smells everywhere. And it's just there all day, and I love it. So you can let me know if that's how you put your perfume on. I mean, I've even seen when I was growing up, some people just sprayed here and here, each to his own. But I think that might stain your clothing depending on what it is. So normally we would just put a little here, like little pulse points, as they would say. But now I just start spraying mine, and I just walk right into it right away. And then when I do that, then I'm smelling nice all day. So she say, "Oh, you love Good Girl? Okay, yeah, I've heard of that one." Yeah, and it's good. It's really a good investment. Just like with the purse I showed you earlier, it's better to just buy nice, perfumes. There's some things that I don't mind going off brand for because, it kind of, you're okay doing that. But there are some things that you want to get the brand because it lasts for a longer time and it works out better for you. So that would be the perfumes. And of course, if you're getting for the men, not know what kind of cologne they like, because of course some of them are very strongly scented and not everybody likes them. So if you hear somebody kind of like hinting a little bit, I like this kind of perfume, I like that kind of cologne or whatever, then that is maybe the best way to go. And some people just don't wear perfumes at all. They just wear a little deodorant and they're good to go. So that might not be the best gift idea for them. So you just have to know your people and know what it is that they like. And if you're not sure, it doesn't hurt to ask. But of course, sometimes people drop you a little hint here or there. That perfume looks really nice, and then they'll be like, okay. So they'll go ahead and they'll go drop you a little hint on that right there. So that's as far as perfumes and colognes go. And for the men, I know most of our men, they like to have watches. So I like these, the Invicta watches. This one that we haven't taken the thing off of there yet. I'm not sure if you can see it that well. Can you dip the light down just a little bit on this side? Let me see if we can get it down just a little bit. All right, you can keep it up that way. Yeah, we're having lighting issues today. I'm really not sure why, because we use the same spot every time I have a light. But yeah, these are the Invicta watches, guys. And they are so nice. You may notice that they're wearing them now with, like larger faces, larger bands, and all of that. Very stylish. Yes, I know some men who have actually collections of Invicta watches. They have so many different types of them. So, it just depends. But again, like I said, people kind of give you little hints here and there. And, pay some attention, hear what they're saying, don't just blow it off. It's probably coming through for a reason. And like I said, it doesn't have to be like your special someone. It could be, like it could be an older child or a younger child. It could be a friend, a coworker. It just depends. People typically give you little hints here and there as to what they might want. So those are watches for men. Those work out pretty good, I would think, for the most part. Even though we pretty much use our phones nowadays mostly for time, because honestly, you typically have watches on, you don't wear them that much. And that brings me to the next thing about the watches that are, like your Fitbit type watches and the different ones that you wear for, for health reasons. And it has saved many lives in people because they have them on and their heartbeat is irregular. And it lets them know that their heartbeat is irregular, and therefore they'll go ahead and get to the doctor and get a checkup, and it saves many lives. So those are some good watches too, not just, this fancy stylish ones, but also the ones that will help you as far as, your health goes. So that's as far as watches go. And then there's always inspiration, guys. This is, these are like devotional books, especially with the year starting out. This one says The Heart of the Father. And it goes through every single day and gives you readings, things to encourage you and uplift you. So if the person is, a faith-based person, then this is a great gift for them. They're also very nice copies of the Bible too. They're into the Bible. Then you can give them one of those. They're very fancy, very nice. It's kind of something that you pass down in your families. You sign your name, who it goes to, the family tree, and all of those things are in there. So it just helps out a lot as far as, people who are faith-based or people who are, very conscious about their whole, spiritual and mental state of mind, and self-help books too are very good for people who see things that way. Of course, if someone is not faith-based, then it would not be an appropriate gift for them. So, again, these are just suggestions as to things that you might want to do. And speaking again of suggestions, the next thing again, let me keep up with the chat here because I'm not paying attention over here, which I should be doing. So Georgia Peachy says, spray and walk into perfume is very nice. Yes, and that's what I was saying. That's how I apply my perfume. I just spray it and I walk right into it, and it's on my hair, it's on my clothes, it's on my hands, whatever is exposed, and it just smells really nice for the entire day. So I just absolutely love doing it that way. Let me see what else we have here. Tamika Rosier says, hello, everyone. Hi, Tamika. Good to see you, my dear. Design with Emma says, nice gift. I was gifted one similar. I'm not sure which product you're talking about, though, Miss Emma. Can you tell me? Because we've gone through a couple of them, and I'd love to, recognize what it is that you were gifted with. Let me see. I'll wait for you to drop your comment on there. And then the next thing again is as far as when I say, like, if you're not sure, this is another category again, like shoes. Like these right here, you have some people, they're sneakerheads as they call them. So they're into all kinds of shoes. Like these, they typically most people will go for these. Won't be much of an issue. And nowadays the men, they're kind of like wearing like their jackets over jeans and sneakers, kind of like that, and they look very classy, but at the same time kind of laid back a little bit. So if you kind of know what they like, like what brands they like, then I'd say go for it. But like if the person's a sneakerhead and they're really into sneakers, if they don't ask you for a particular type, I'd say just leave it alone, because they'd be like, she don't know nothing about shoes. Because they're very much into it. And it's just so many details. Just like with purses, if you know a lady likes purses a lot, maybe, kind of like get her to hint a little bit like what kind of purse she might want, so that way you kind of get the right one. Because you may get something she's just like, I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? So if you're not sure, ask if the person is really, really into that type of thing. If they're not, then for the most part, a little hint here or there. And I think you should be good to go with that. And I'll be doing a recap at the end for you as well, too, guys, because we have a couple of things going through here. Let me keep up with the chat. Let's see. Mrs. McFarlane, she says, hello, Marlene. Hello, everyone. So good to see. We're taking a look over at the different gift ideas. And this doesn't necessarily have to be for Christmas. It can even be for any time, for a birthday or whatever you have in mind. You can use it for that reason as well, too. Also, Miss Emma said the faith book. Yes, so those are really, really good to have. Very encouraging and uplifting for people. The Father's Heart. I've had, a couple of those. And of course, you have things that are digital too, but it's nice to have the hard copy in your hand sometimes, is what I would say. So guys, what do you think about my hat right here? I think it's so stylish. See, the tag is still on there because I can't wear it right now, but I'm going to wear it. I don't want to get hot here, but I do have to try it on for you guys. What do you think? I know it's kind of dark, but I don't know why we're so dark today in here, but tell me what you think, guys. I hope I don't have hot here now. You know how that goes. But I just think it's so cute. So hats are a good idea. The stylish ones, like if it's for church or for like in the fall when you want to cover your head some more, or even like sport types. If the person's kind of like somebody who likes a lot of sports and stuff like that, you can get those sporting types hats, different brands and so on. And those come in pretty handy. So that's my hat right here, my most recent one. I like hats. I don't wear them all the time. I should ask my husband to bring the one at the peak down so you could bring that one. Can you bring it down for me so they can see the one with the little peak on there? I thought it was so cute. It's a little bit big, but we can always make adjustments to it because we didn't get to send it back in time. But I thought it was so, so cute. And then I know most ladies go into the salon and get their nails done. But for the men in your life, this one says it's for men. You can see right here. And by the way, guys, if you're watching and you like the content here, please be sure to go ahead and give me the thumbs up. It sends a good message out so that way it gets recommended to other people. And if you've never subscribed to my channel before, be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap on the notification bell twice so that way you can see my videos as they come up and you can decide if you want to see it or not. So this one here is for the men, to get their nails done. Some men go and they get their nails done too, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, for the men who do theirs at home, you have nice little sets like these. They have the nail clippers, the file, little comb. There's a little wallet inside here, just nice little packages like those. So I think those come in really, really handy. Let me keep up with my comments here. She says, you like it? Nice. I have a black one. Love it. Okay, great. And I'm guessing that's probably going to be the hat. She says, love it. Very classy. You wear it well. Oh, thank you. I think hats fit almost everyone. I mean, usually most part, it just makes you look really cool, as they say, or really cute. When you put a hat on, the little stylish ones, they're so fancy. And some of those church hats, don't get me started on those guys, because I'm telling you, it's like the sky is the limit. You can just, so many types, ladies get all fancy in their little church hats, especially like at Easter time, the little Easter bonnet thing. And then just taking it down a notch a little bit. These are always good, like stocking stuffers. Of course, you're too big to fit in a stocking, but you know what I mean? Just a little gift to give to someone. And these are calendars, because guess what? We always need to have calendars in our house. And sometimes you remember at the last minute. Yeah, you remember at the last minute, and then you can't get any to buy. So like these, if they like puppies, you can get the ones that say puppies. Isn't that cute? Or the ones that say dogs, you can get those too. So I really, really like this one. I think they're so cute. And they usually have on the back, for each month, they have a different picture on there. So you can see them, all those cute little puppies that they have there. So that's it right there, guys. They're really, really cute. And I have, some other types depending on what you might like. So for horses, it's maybe more for the men. If they like horses, then these are a good one. I like horses too, so I pretty much will use this. And on the back here, same thing again. For each month, you have different horses that are in there. And another good one again is this right here. This has inspirational quotes, very, very encouraging. And what I like about these is that they not only have just a calendar part, but they also have like a little part in here. So let's say you have a little desk somewhere, you can always go ahead and put it on your desk, or you can even take it along with you. It will fit in your purse, and you can carry it along with you. So that's as far as the calendars goes. It's always a good. I always try to pick up quite a few of these because they come in so handy. And sometimes it can even be like a last minute gift. Somebody stops by, they drop off something where it's like, oh my gosh, I haven't got anything to give to them. But then you have your little calendars, so those are good. So guys, go ahead and get your calendars before it gets too late, and then you get you run out, or you have to pay a lot more than you typically would pay for them. So let me show you the little hat I was talking about. This is it right here. I think they're so cute. Look at this. It's a little bit big, but I think it's just so cute. The little peak at the front, So yeah, I don't know if you guys like hats, if you wear them to church, but you can, let me know in the comments if you're a hat person or not, if you wear them at all or no. And of course, you have like different fancier types or different, more laid back or whatever. So there are different hat types that you can go for. And then for the ladies who are the crafting ladies, you can basically this, and I did feature this in one of my previous videos, but if you hadn't seen it before and you'd like to do crafts, or someone who likes crafts, this is a good product for them. And the reason why I say that is because it's a cordless glue gun, and so it means that you can actually you can travel around with it. So once you get it charged up, if I can open it, find this right side right here. So this is what it looks like right here. You may have seen it before. Like I said, it's the Bleds cordless glue gun. So it has a little charger right here, and these are not sponsored today. It was sponsored before, but not for this video. The charger spot is right here, and you hook it up with the charger cord, and you just go ahead and get your glue gun charged up. And it also comes with glue sticks on there, so you can put them in, and then you just go ahead and you can do your crafts, and you can see you have the colored ones as well, and all of that goes there. So it's very useful. So like say today I was doing stuff out by my mailbox. Of course, I didn't want to get a whole extension cord to go glue something out there. I could just glue it right on where it was, and I didn't have to worry about having to get it plugged in somewhere. Only thing I say, make sure you charge, if you're going to leave your home to use it, charge it up first, make sure it has a full charge, and the light will come on at the back and tell you that it's fully charged. And then you can just go ahead and take it with you, and you can glue to your heart's content. So if you're a DIYer, you wanted to give someone a DIYer, these are available on Amazon, or you can even just search them. It doesn't have to be this brand, because like I said, it's not sponsored in this particular video. So you can always, go ahead and check it out, or check out something, or even just typical crafter type stuff. Those are good products for them that you can get, and you can have that go out for them. So that is the cordless glue gun. You also have like little mugs, like inspirational mugs, like this one. This one is faith-based, but you have different logos and different things that you can get, the favorite sports team and things like that. Those are, your carry mugs. So those are good too, to carry around with you. And then over here, these are always timeless gifts. Over here, like you have your scarves and your little gloves that come with it. And I think that they're just so cute. And you can tell me what you think about that, if you've ever used anything like that. And of course, you always have your like this right here. These are like, they make smoothies for you. And so that way, you can always, somebody who is like very health conscious, they're into, their fruit juices and the smoothies and all of that. These make perfect gifts to them. You just blend them out, and these are on the go ones. So you blend it out and you take it along with you. And you can travel with this. You can put it maybe in the refrigerator maybe if it's at work, you can leave it there. Or if it's at the gym, you can leave it there. And that way you just blend it, take it with you, and you're good to go. And it has a cover that goes with it as well. Let me get that screwed back in there. So that's the one that you blend on. And it actually has two of them in here. So that's pretty much how it works. You have one that you have to go and one that you have, and you can always switch them out. So that's as far as that part goes. And then over here, I have this. If you watch my recent video, which was about the hot cocoa bar, then you'll notice that I use this tier tray. This is a really good item for ladies who like to do crafting and DIYs, and just to fancy up their home. They entertain people over. You can see they use it for cupcakes right here. You can put fruits on there. You can put cupcakes on there. Like I said, you can decorate it with just decorated stuff. It doesn't have to be functional. It can just be for beauty in a nice little area. It could be in your living room. It can be in your kitchen, anywhere like that. So these are really nice. And I got this one at Walmart. And you can see they had their little cupcakes and all the little fancy mugs around. And guys, if you didn't check out my most recent video, it was actually a collaboration. Some of my ladies that were a part of it are on here right now. We have Tamikia, Rosero, we have Two Georgia Peaches, and we also have Johnson Home Decor. They were a part of that collaboration. So guys, be sure to check them out. And Mrs. Emma as well from Design with Emma. She does a lot of decorating as well too. And she does such a fabulous job. So be sure to go ahead and check her out for that. And of course, you may have like older children that are into things like these, like the action figures. You even have some older men, they like things like these. So if you know that they like that kind of stuff, then I would say definitely go ahead and, get them items like those. So I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly go through, because I know a lot of you came on afterwards. So we'll just go over and take a look at the different things that I did, because they're important. Or you can always, if you wanted to, you can always watch it again from the beginning. So let me start off with the purse that we have right here. So I know that people like different brands of purses, but this is the one that I like. And I usually give my little hints. So this is the gift that comes over from me, but I know there's so many different types that people like, but this one I think is fairly reasonable, not too high, not too low. And it's good to have a nice purse with your outfit so that it goes really well. And that way it just gives you that bit of a polished look. And I talked about my perfumes, a little bit of an old-fashioned girl, but these are still available and I love them. We have Realities. I don't know if you've ever used this one before. It smells so good, has strong staying power. And this one is Geo. I like this one here as well too. And your candles, always a must. So like right here we have this one right here. Smells really good, and it makes your house smell so nice. And these are nice hostess gifts to give as well too. And you can always go to town on candles. There are so many different types. Like this one here. This one is a Yankee. This is a nice brand as well too. And again, none of these are sponsored, but I love theirs. They just stay so long and they just smell so good. You can't go wrong with these. And there's always going to be some kind of a fragrance that the person is going to like. And of course, like socks, those are always really nice. You can always get those. And this one is another important one right here. This one is actually it's a cooling pad for your laptop. So those of you who use your laptop, when it gets a little bit warm, you can go ahead and use these, and you just put it under. You have different levels that you can adjust it to, and then it just goes ahead and cools your laptop down, so you don't have to have it buffering and giving you any problems like that. So that's as far as that one goes. And guys, if you're into cards, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you guys were seeing, like the cards at your dollar store, because I'm not seeing them anymore. The packages that we normally get that look like these, I just did not see them this year at all. So I went to Walmart and I got this one, and I thought it was a nice one. And the price wasn't too bad either, $10.87. So I started doing my cards today to have them sent out. So I have enough time, especially for people who are like overseas and all of that. And we talked about like watches for men like these. I like this brand right here. For the gentleman at home here, these are Invicta watches. I like them. Of course, you have many different types, but these are more for fashion than for function, even though they do tell the time. Most people, they tend to use their phones, but it looks so nice. And a man is have a nice watch on, nicely dressed up and going out. It just, and sometimes, they'll get compliments from somebody who likes watches, and it kind of like, it makes their day. They feel good about that. So, why not go for it if it's in your budget? But there's always something that you can do. Of course, there's always gift cards, guys. If you're not sure, get them gift cards, because that it takes the guesswork out of it, and that way they can just go and get whatever they want. You don't have to worry too much about it. And we talked about sneakers. This is another brand here again. Very popular one right there where they go in and they, get those different types that they like. But like I said, if they're sneakerheads, then meaning that they are really into sneakers, you may want to have them tell you the one that they want, or, take a look and see what they say that they would like to have. Because if you try to just buy it for them and they're really into sneakers, it may be the wrong one and you may end up, they don't like it so much. But of course, we're always happy for whatever we get, but you always want to make sure that you try as best as you can, to make sure that they like what they have and, all of that kind of stuff there. So I didn't have a lot for you today. It's not really a long one today. I just wanted to thank you all for joining me today. I just wanted to give you some brief ideas. It's been a while since I had a live. So I just wanted to check in with you and see how you all were doing. If you missed it at the start, you can always go in and watch on the beginning, and you can share with others too, so they can get some ideas as to what they can do. And also, I also forgot, this is something too for your home. It's kind of heavy here, but it might seem simple enough. Don't forget, like these guys, like plate sets, they do really well. You know, you have your cups and your saucers, your cereal bowls, your spoon rest, a lot of different things come in there. So, go ahead, guys, and that's another option that you have there. So you have so many different things that you can give to people. But the most part, I would say, guys, just the main thing is that show people that you love them and that you care. That's the most important thing. And don't be afraid to express your feelings of love, especially at Christmas time, because you only have one life to live. And, we take each day as a blessing. And we just want to let people know that we love and appreciate them. So I hope that this gave you some good ideas as to some things that you can do. I didn't want to keep you long. I thank you all so much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next video. Have a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Take care, guys. He says you love the devotional book idea. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one, okay? Take care.